What's up you guys, it's me, Karo Foxx again, and today I've reviewed two products from the drugstore. Everyone was raving about the Kkw contouring stick and I thought I'm just trying to find a dupe because I personally have never done contouring with a contouring stick before. So I bought the one from NYX, the wonderstick, and I bought a kabuki brush from manicare as well. If you would like to see what I think about it, then keep on watching. So recently everyone was raving about the Kkw contouring stick, and I personally have never really used a contouring stick. I always just use powder because I felt like I'm more on the safe side, so I thought I'm just going to buy a dupe or something that comes, you know, close to a good contouring stick from a drugstore. I actually went to Benefit and they have a new contouring stick, and when I put it on to swatch it, it was very light and it was also very powdery. It's nice because you can just blend it out very easily. But I felt like I have to use more product. I have to like put it on and on and on again. So I just want to get a similar stick from the drugstore, and I came across the NYX Wonder Stick, and there were a few other shades but they weren't dark enough for me. Sometimes when I'm spray tanned I need a darker shade anyway, and so I was like seeing this side, which is nice and dark, and it looks like very rich in color, which is nice, and the other ones were a bit too yellowish, or it had like this red undertone, which I didn't like. This one though looks really natural, very nice. And on the other side there was this highlighting stick. I am personally not a big fan of it. It has an undertone that I don't like. Yeah, it just looks thick, more like a concealer, and has a little bit of shine, but yeah, I wouldn't personally use it as a concealer. I will just try to use it as a highlighter. So I just put on my foundation and some concealer as well. And with the NYX Wonder Stick I bought also a kabuki brush, also from the drugstore from Glam Manicare. I didn't own one of those ones yet. I feel like that's a nice brush, like the shape of it is really nice, so it won't really move the product, it will like keep it in place, which is good. With a beauty blender you have the risk that you may maybe drag down all the contour, which you don't want. You just want to make sure it stays in place. So it says it's a kabuki cream contour brush, soft and versatile to contour, sculpt, define and blend any cream based products. Exactly what I'm looking for. And on the NYX package it says a highlight and contour stick, and it's WS03 Deep Profound, and it also has a few pictures at the back of it, so you see where they want you to basically contour and highlight your face. So when the new KIM products came out, she also did like a little tutorial where she was explaining where to put the contouring and highlight and everything. So it was obviously just contouring her nose, around the lips to make them look bigger, in the crease underneath here, obviously that contouring part as well, also around your forehead, and I'm going to try the similar. Let's try it out. I'm just going to use a darker shade first, slowly, and I'll work my way from a little bit to maybe a little bit more product. I don't want to use too much and mess it up. So now I'm going to use a kabuki brush. I'm just going in with a little bit more product. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. I'm obviously going to clean up the edges here afterwards. So I'm just going to use it underneath here, underneath the jawline, and here as well. I really like to contour down here, but what I've noticed up here was when I pressed a little bit too hard with the brush, it took off all my makeup, so now all my freckles are back, which I tried to cover before. I'm just going to put in a little bit more and see if it actually covers the freckles. That's actually not too bad. I'm just going to do the other side. As next, I'm just going in and do a little bit of my nose. It doesn't need a lot of contouring, but I'll still do it to see how the product works. I'm just going to fix up with a little bit of highlighter afterwards. Let's try it around the lips. Yeah, I think it probably makes them look a little bit bigger, but I have to see it afterwards when I put some lipstick on. Let's do the crease. And I'm just going to blend this one out with my finger. That's actually a really natural makeup look now. If you can't be bothered to like put any eyeshadows in the crease or whatever, you just use a contouring stick. I think that's a really nice trick. I'm just going to put it underneath here to make it look a bit smokier. That's really nice as well. Now we're going to use a highlighting stick. Maybe we can sharpen up the edges as well. I feel it's a little bit safer if I just use my finger than using the kabuki brush again, because I really don't want it to move. And we're going to highlight this bit as well. Yeah, I think the highlighting stick is okay. It didn't obviously give me the highlight that I was looking for, which I already saw when I put it on the back of my hand. It's okay, it just doesn't do a lot in my opinion. So I'm just going to put the rest of my makeup on just because I want to see how it works with my normal makeup routine, if it feels a bit heavy or if it moves around the powder. Or if actually the contouring moves around when I put powder on. Obviously it should stay in place, so I'll just do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I was just putting on the rest of the makeup, and I didn't really notice anything. It didn't really move underneath my skin, and I think it leaves a really nice finish, at least with the products that I'm usually using. So the NYX Wonderstick, the darker side, this one is really nice. Like, I really love the color of it. It was a nice and rich brown color and didn't have any weird undertones, but the highlighting side, I wasn't really a big fan of it. I wouldn't use it as a concealer personally. I use it as a few highlighting points, but I have products that actually work better as an actual highlight. So I really enjoyed the darker stick from the stick. It was really nice, pigmented, very warm, but it didn't have any weird undertones. But I wasn't really a big fan of the highlighting side, to be honest, which I already saw when I was at the drugstore. I was looking for a single shade just like that, but I couldn't unfortunately find any, so that's why I had to buy 2 in 1 basically. And the kabuki brush, I really liked it. I just have to be careful when I press too hard. It was actually rubbing all of the makeup. So I have to get a feeling for it basically, but you know, you will get used to it. You know how to use a product after a while. It's a really nice shape. It kept all the products in place, which is nice. So with a kabuki brush, I must say I really liked the shape of it, so it kept it all in place. I was always using a bit more in an angle instead of putting it all on because I want to blend it in. So I'm very happy with this one. I just have to be careful when I was like pressing it a little bit too much, then it was taking off the color, but you will get a feeling for the pressure. So all in all, I must say I really enjoyed the kabuki brush and obviously the darker side from the stick as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously it was for me also the first time to use a contouring stick, and you just have to get a bit more used to it. You have to play with it a bit more often until you become like really good at it. So that's my review about the 2 products, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!